out front now, the California Congresswoman Barbara Lee. She joins me. She is one of 27 Democrats now at this hour boycotting Trump's inauguration. That number has gone up by one in just the past hour. Congresswoman Lee, we're showing the faces of you and your colleagues who have made that decision not to attend. Donald Trump today, of course, met with Martin Luther King Jr.'s son, tweeted today is a day that we should celebrate King and all the things he stood for. Is this something that would make you reconsider? Is there anything that would make you reconsider your decision?
Glad to be with you this afternoon. And let me just say that, first of all, I respect the peaceful transfer of power, the office of the presidency, and Donald Trump will be inaugurated and sworn in as our president. But I think what's important, and I think Congressman Lewis really said this very clearly earlier, today is Dr. King's birthday, and we really should be celebrating his life and legacy. There's some of us who must speak out. And we know that the president-elect, as witnessed by his campaign, it was a campaign that was very divisive, based on bigotry and hatred. And we had hoped that after the campaign, perhaps he would have tried to bring the country together. That just has not happened. Facts are, when you look at the nominees that he's presented, for example, Senator Jeff Sessions, as our nation's highest law enforcement officer of the land, as Attorney General, Senator Sessions has a history of opposing civil and human rights for everyone, and that is not acceptable. When you look at Steve Bannon, a white nationalist in the White House, how do we come together when we have a cabinet that has been proposed that is antithetical to the human dignity of all Americans?
How, though, do you come to terms? You're talking about trying to unite this country. If you see Trump as a divider, how is what you're doing not making it even worse and dividing it more? I mean, even Hillary Clinton found it in her to attend this inauguration, even though I think we all know it is going to be incredibly painful and hard for her to do. She's going to be there. Should you?
I am not attending because I think this, for me, is a celebration. An inauguration celebrates. It's a happy occasion. For me personally, I am not celebrating the swearing in or the inauguration of someone campaign based on such a negative campaign and who wants to govern in that way, as he has shown. I will be working to help organize a resistance to some of this agenda, such as trying to repeal the Affordable Care Act and take away health care for millions of Americans. So I'm going to continue to work and hopefully find ways where we can work together on issues that are critical. But at this moment in time, for me to celebrate this and for me to celebrate an agenda that's based on, and we know, divisiveness and based on not wanting to allow Muslims into the country and deporting our dreamers and denigrating women. I'm not celebrating that, but I do respect the transfer of power. Everyone has to come to their own decisions and follow their conscience. And for me, this is what I am doing.
All right. Well, Congresswoman Lee, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to explain your thoughts and feelings here. My panel is back with